Hi there. Hello, welcome. Yay, you're here. Come say hello to me. Elaine Marolakos Edelson with Astrology Mojo. Of course, you know it's more than just astrology. It's about your empowerment, your intuition, and you feeling the vibe like I do in my home world here in Sedona. My Shangri-La, my utopia. So, I hope everybody is having a great December 2019 so far. Today we're going to be talking about the Jupiter in Capricorn for the next year and what it means to you, your sun and rising sign. So come join us. Yeah, my hair needs a haircut, but I was like blow drying my hair really quickly, and then what's that smell? And I looked around and I thought, oh, my husband must be heating up something on the stove, and then I realized, oh, I could have had a V8. It hit me in the head. Ah! I was heating up my drink. I totally forgot about it. I think I burnt the pot completely. Yeah, well, it won't be the first time. Won't be the first time. So come say hello to me. Let me know that you're here. I'm playing with my new gift, the Sacred Language of Light by Denise Jarvis. And it's just stunning. And it's Blue Angel Publishing. Let's see. I want to see who the artist is. Card artwork by Daniel Holman. It's really beautiful. This is the book, the accompanying book, Secret Language of Light. And these are the cards that I'll be pulling for you guys today. Hey, Renee. You like the backdrop? I took that picture on a hike with some family and friends on Thanksgiving. And thank you. I hope everyone is doing great today. Come join me. What's your sign? How are you feeling? Jupiter and Capricorn. Okay. Remember this, folks. If you're new to me, you don't know that I say, but now you'll know. The planets don't do anything to you. We live in a cooperation with the cosmos. When the planets make a move, you feel it. When you make a move, the planets reflect that by way of aspects, and angles in astrology basically tells you what time it is. So what time is it? Well, it could be time for wealth, health, passion, or purpose. What's your choice? What are you thinking? Okay, I'm going to pull these cards later, but I'm just playing with them because they're still stuck together. And I want to get right into it. Let's talk about Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet that represents your expansion. Now, on one end, it can deal with publishing, the law, legal matters, travel. It can deal with philosophy, religion, spirituality. It can deal with your benevolence, your generosity. But on the downside, it can also relate to overindulgence. Or the big me attitude, like, it's all about me, and that's me, and it's all about me. So we have to be very careful of a Jupiter transit, because now Jupiter in Capricorn, there won't be too many memes, because the ones that the people you know who are all about themselves will set their own stage for their own life, and you step to the right. That's all. Yeah, so we're not casting aspersions on anyone. We're just talking about the vibe and the energy of Jupiter. And Jupiter, the planet itself used to be called the king of the heavens because it was the biggest one, most visible, of course, and it has that bigness in energy for us. It's what we look to when we want some happiness coming our way. When's it, is it time for happiness? Please? Yes, of course it is. And Jupiter travels around through the constellations every 12 months. So I want you to look back into your calendars and in your brains around 2007 to 2008, what was that like for you? 2007, 2008, 12 years ago, so 2007, 2008, right? What was going on? Think about it. What was expanding in your world? What was contracting? What was the main issue? Hey, Kate's here too. So Jupiter in Capricorn is just a timely process for you to move to the next cycle. The planets represent cycles. Saturn, 27 to 29 years. Jupiter, being one of the outer planets, every 12 years you'll experience the same thing or the next level of that thing. So if you can think back, let me know what was going on for you 12 years ago, 2007, 2008. I was writing and publishing. And I'm getting back to that in big ways. And in both fiction and nonfiction. The nonfiction would be my Astro Masterclass, which we'll be publishing very soon. And then I'm continuing my historical fiction fantasy series. So that's what, in essence was going on for me. I am going to take a really clear look at my calendars and go back that far. And I talk to my husband, Dean, and I'll talk to my kid and say, okay, what was happening around this time? Oh, remember we traveled here and we did this thing, or this happened, or that person came into your life or left your life. So when you can narrow down the focus of this Jupiter transit, you'll get a good idea of 2007 to 2008. What was the deal? What was the deal? What was happening in your world? And so I am going to be looking at, where's my chart? Caca. New chart. Here we go. I have so much open on my screen. Okay, so Jupiter in Capricorn, 0 degrees, 39 minutes. We just got here. We just got here, Jupiter, and it will be here until December 19th, 2020. And my hair, stick it to the microphone screen. So you have a year to expand in this next topic, on the next level of that topic. So we also have Venus in Capricorn as well, with Saturn in Capricorn, Pluto still in Capricorn. There's a lot of Capricorn vibe coming up. And in January, it's really going to be like a big arc of Capricorn with the eclipse, because we're having a Capricorn eclipse, solar eclipse, December 25th, 26th, depending on where you are in the world. And then January 10th is the lunar eclipse in Cancer. And so this arc of Capricorn also is the, I don't want to call it an opposite, even though they are opposites. Cancer, Capricorn are opposites, but it's a polarity that's going to bring something to the surface for you. So what will that be? Well, then we look at Jupiter. Mars has a quicker cycle, approximately every 6 weeks-ish. It moves into the next sign. And Venus, because they're close to the sun, and Mercury as well, they kind of rotate very quickly around the sun through the constellations. So when we look at Jupiter, I like that it's 12 months. We get a good perspective of what can I accomplish in the next 12 months to help me feel more alive, awake, expansive, illuminated, grounded. The sign of Capricorn is an earth sign, and it's very grounding. And if you have Capricorn sun rising moon, Taurus sun rising moon, Virgo sun rising moon, you're really going to feel the effects of this because of what you've been working on in the past 12 years. What's the deal? Where do you want to go? What have you been doing with your energy? Excuse me. So now I'm very quickly going to go through the bevy of, where is my chart for 2020? Okay, there it is. So let's see. No, it's not that one. There we go. So, okay, let's just take a look at all the signs very quickly and what Jupiter will represent in the next year, 12 months through December 19th, 2020, and how you can expand on on formulating a business plan, a strategy, a structure, an actual product, if not a move that gets you to the next place that's very, not just strategic, but it's beneficial for the team. because Capricorn is one that's in service, but service at the sake of the self. What is it? Denial. Thank you. Thank you for echoing back. Hey, come say hello to me. People have been enjoying their power up sessions. I'll post a link so you can get there. Actually, I'll do it right now while I'm talking about this. Come and get your power up 40-minute reading. I hope that works. There we go. Okay. So with that reading, by the way, you can purchase it now and use it anytime within the next 12 months. Anytime in 2020, you are welcome to use that. So you can grab it now because I'm changing my strategies and my business direction and how I work. And so what you see for 40 minutes usually goes a little over plan for that in this session. And for $149, I will only be raising my prices. So I want you to take advantage of this. So grab them up, take some, and then use them whenever you want in 2020. Okay, so Jupiter in Capricorn, as Capricorn is a very ambitious sign and represents the masculine authority figure. So are you ready to take onus? Are you ready to be responsible for whatever you're doing? Whatever you want to have happen. So for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, and Moon, this is really big because you're ready to let go of the past in some way and become the wise one of the clan, the elder, or take on that new role of being more of you in a very organized yet not victimized way. Capricorn, Sun, Rising, and Moon. So you want to take advantage of this in a huge way because, and what that means, take advantage of this. What do? You just get on it. Just do the thing that you love without apology. Just be there for yourself. What do you love? What do you want to be doing? And how do you want to be doing it? And with whom? So this is about Capricorn, Sun, Rising, and Moon, stepping back into your own power. Okay, right? So Aquarius, you're going to need to heal some part of your body or mind because it's been a tough road to hoe for some of you, and Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Moon, and you're ready to expand on a new concept that fosters transformation and growth in a little bit more organized way, so it's not a burden. You're expanding now on a new philosophy, Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Moon. So what does that mean to you in the next 12 months? What do you believe? Because the old beliefs need to fade away before the new ones can enter. So bid them adieu and welcome the new ones and say, yes, I am present. I am supported. I am pure conscious love. I am healing. I am, period. So let's see how we can utilize that energy for you to really heal that body, mind, spirit connection, Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Moon. Okay, Sagittarius. So if you are looking to increase your income, Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, and Moon, if you're looking to increase your income or consolidate debt, or find a way to not just, if you work at a day job, it's not just about working more or harder. It's about putting your money to use for you. Where can you invest it? With whom? Why? What are some tried and true investments, money markets, IRAs, things that you can really look at? And that holds true for Gemini as well. So this is about estate planning for Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Rising, and Moon, we're looking at how can you make the most of your joint resources. Sagittarius, we're looking at how can you increase your income and your revenue so that you can then make those investments. So Gemini, it's very important too to look at, and I'm looking at the opposites. So Gemini and Sagittarius are on that polarity shift. And So Sagittarius, you, sun, rising, and moon, you're going to want to really be part of the upward movement for self-worth. You have to value something now in the next 12 months and put your money, time, energy, resources toward it. Gemini, sun, rising, and moon, your income and any kind of bonuses or retirement package or dental, insurance matters, estate planning, all of that joint resource material with your income is about getting the breaks, the benefits, the loopholes. So really look into that, Gemini, sun, rising, and moon, because I think you'll find a really wonderful vehicle for your cash and your energy, because you might be volunteering, or maybe you're healing your body, Gemini, sun, rising, and moon. And it's not just about money, but it's a legacy that you're thinking of. How do I use that earnings that Sagittarius is focused on? How do I use my earnings to really organize this plan of long-term growth? Okay. So, as I spoke to Aquarius, let's just do the polarities, okay? Because that's where it went. So Aquarius, you know, you're going to be healing your body and your mind, focused on expanding your thoughts. Now the opposite of Aquarius is Leo. Leo, sun, rising, and moon. Well, yeah. What I want to see you do, well, this is an interesting one for you, Leo. Let me just count something here. Well, I would say if you had an ability to 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 8. Okay. I'm sorry, I just got lost I was doing a little calculating in my head. Leo, sun, rising, and moon. If you're able to look at that relationship that you have to yourself and the relationship that you have to your body, we're looking at a healing on two levels. And that is, what is it that you're doing creatively? Maybe you're a parent and you're lifting your kids all the time and you're playing, and then one day you go, oh, my shoulders, my back, my arm. You know, maybe it's that simple. Saturn guides Capricorn and rules and governs the structure of the body: teeth, skin, bones, joints, knees, and so the enamel. And so I want you to look at taking care of because Leo, you're straddling two houses, and that's why I was calculating. 5 and 6. So 5 is fun and play, Leo, sun, rising, and moon. 5 is fun and play and creation and organizing that. Yeah, I have a plan. I want to start a website. It's going to be about all my photographs that I've ever done. I'm going to sell them online, you know, or I'm going to do teacher training, and I am going to get certified, and so I can teach preschool, or I want to be a nanny, or I'm pregnant, or, you know, so the play, the children, the romance, the whole creation mode is going to get consolidated and organized. But it's also going to affect your health. So you need to plan it. Right. Yeah. Does that make sense? I hope so. Leo, sun, rising, and moon. Now, Scorpio, I want to see you communicate something of value to your community, to yourself, to your family, but to yourself first. And I want to see you communicate. Scorpio, sun, rising, and moon, you're digging deep right now to go to a place that does not feel good. And it's... oh, wow, I just pulled a card for you. It just flew out. I was just playing, and it's grounding. Okay, Scorpio, sun, rising, and moon, grounding. You get the grounded card, and that is taking the spiritual sense. Look at the card. I mean, taking that spiritual sense of the earth, the universe, and there's a tree. And so you want to see where your roots go, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're assuming, and turn that around for yourself. so that you can get rid of the negative victim voice, the doom and gloom voice, and brighten up with the expansive voice. Okay, gee, I didn't pull a card for the other signs. Don't feel left out. I will. It just flew out. All right, so let me go. I'm going to backtrack. Okay, this is a wacky day because everything's like coming at me in shards. So Capricorn, I'm going to pull a card for you before we move on. Capricorn, a card for Capricorn from the light deck. Not the holodeck in Star Wars, but the light deck. Hey, who's here? Come say hello to me. Listen, if you're watching this in a replay, hashtag replay, on YouTube, I record these Facebook Live events, these shows, every Monday and Thursday. So come find me, astrologymojo.com. And I'm learning more about YouTube and how I have to put time stamps on it and, coding. And okay, so help. Help me by being patient. Okay, thank you. So Capricorn, this card is for you. Okay, with Jupiter in your own sign, we're talking about expansion, Capricorn, Sun, Rising, and Moon, right? Expansion in your own sign. It's about you stepping up, power. Look at the card I pulled for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, and Moon. Enlightenment. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? It's about enlightenment, right? I love that. It's about you being present in the I am presence. Okay, now who did we do else? Oh, we did Aquarius. This is a card for Aquarius. Thank you, universe. Starseed, angels, family, light workers, light cards, my light deck. Okay. Oh, well. All right. This is interesting. Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Moon. We talked about you healing making that divine connection with pure conscious love to heal your body and mind and open your thoughts. Your card is soul family. Your soul family is coming in, baby. Yeah. You know why? It's because we can look at biological family and go mother, sister, brother, father, daughter, grandfather, blah, blah, and and what goes with it. Or we can look at the natural family, the soul family that you can call on during your healing phase. Leo, your creation mode, okay? Creation mode. I'm going to pull a light card for you, Leo. Whoa! No, Leo, you can't have 6 cards. But of the 6, I will pull the one that is speaking to you the most. And, oh, okay. Here we go. Ooh, let go, Leo. Let it go, let it go. Okay? Leo, let it go. To be creative, to have that family, to have that romance that you want, let go of the burden and start expanding on getting focused on your structure. Yeah, baby. Okay, so who was next? Scorpio. And I pulled a card for Scorpio. Now I think we're all caught up, yeah? I don't want to leave anybody out. Hey! Yeah, I don't even know. Thank you, Ronnie. I don't even know what a timestamp is. So I'm learning. So be patient. Thank you. Thank you. I'll do the Queen. Thank you. Thank you so very much. By the way, I'm going to go into depth in this. This is really fascinating. Queen Elizabeth and I have a very similar birth chart. Yeah. Taurus, Capricorn rising, Leo moon. What? Yeah. Look at how different we are. Although I do appreciate you. Thank you. It's an era gone by. Okay, moving on. Libra. Some people say Libra, but I don't. Libra, sun, rising, and moon. Let's look at your 4 walls. You're moving, renovating, refinancing, redecorating, buying a second home, a vacation home, an office property, an income property. Let's look at that because now you can. As you expand within your own 4 walls, you expand exponentially in real estate, Libra, sun, rising, and moon. So this could be a good year for you to invest in real estate. It could be a great year for you to expand that kitchen or take on that, I don't know about second mortgages, and never ever a reverse mortgage, please don't. But look at how you can possibly refinance and fix up and get a really low rate. And if you're any combination of any of the other signs, please look at that because it will help you to get a fuller perspective of sun, rising, and moon. So Libra, sun, rising, and moon. Yeah, your four walls, who you are becoming in them. Now, a grandparent or a parent might be of concern, or maybe you're healing your past and you don't want to emulate this person anymore. And you've been a little rigid on yourself, the Capricorn vibe, and you've been a little bit of a victim, the Capricorn vibe, but now you're ready to claim your authority, the Capricorn vibe. Okay, Libra, sun, rising, and moon. So big changes in the home and with the spouse as well. So that can mean the spouse gets a job, the spouse takes a break, it goes on sabbatical, you both decide to renovate and then flip the house and then move, you know, so a lot can be going on. Or if you are, let's see, you have to be careful if you're any combination of Leo, Libra, that if you don't want to have a child, okay, you see what I'm saying? Libra, sun, rising, moon, let's pull a light card for you. Hey, come say hello to me. Elaine Marolakos Edelson here. We are working with the light cards today. The secret language of light. I have the secret. Shh. Okay, Libra, this is your card. Which one? Which one? Ma! Papa! Libra, in your home space, sun, rising, and moon, I want you to tune into the light beings. Look at that face. That startled me because when I looked at the card straight on, I didn't see the face until I held it up. Light beings, baby. So who are you connected to? Who are you emulating? If not mom or the maternal parent, which could be, you know, a guy, could be dad in a same-sex household. So Libra, sun, rising, and moon, let's tune into the light beings because they have your back. And I want you to meditate with that idea of bringing in and expanding on your... Remember, Jupiter is about expansion. Capricorn is setting the structure and creating the ambitious tangent. Where are you going with it? Right? So, yeah, that's a great card. Okay, who's next? Let's do Cancer, the opposite of Capricorn. But in this polarity, Cancer, you're having a lunar eclipse. You had a solar eclipse last summer in July. You're having a lunar eclipse in your own sign coming up. So if you are any version of Cancer, sun, rising, or moon, yeah, you're going to feel this time big, 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 big. And it's also about opening your heart to what's appropriate for you. Okay, so let's see. In a relationship, and I'm talking about a significant other first, and then it can be a high-end client. It could be a business partner, Cancer, sun, rising, and moon. It could be a adversary. No, I don't want to say adversary. Contemporary. No. It would be someone who... a competitor, perhaps. So in your field and in your industry and in your world, when you are relating to your spouse, your lover, your business partner, your high-end client, this is about really being seen as the authority without being condescending or without being dismissive, and opening up to that place of a second honeymoon is possible, but in a different way. You know, if you got married 25 years ago and you were scraping together pennies just to go, you know, to the Jersey Shore on your vacation for your honeymoon, now it's different. Now it's like, oh yeah, we're planning the Ritz in England. You know, it's so you're going to be coming into, I want to say it's a closer bond, but it also involves inheritance of some sort and it could be a romantic inheritance, like you feel you're due. Maybe you're single and you've been waiting. I've been waiting. Yep. And then suddenly, here it is. So whether you're with someone or not, it's going to feel like an absolute expansive time with partners. So you can set the structure. You can set the place that you want to both mutually go in to expand. And it can be if you're having a second honeymoon, Maybe you just want to redo your vows. Or maybe you have a new partnership and you're like, this is gold. Man, we could just like, the sky's the limit, no limit. We could keep going. So you want to look at who you're partnering with, why, what's your why, and then think back. Everybody think back to 2007, 2008. Who were you at that time? And for Cancer, Sun, Rising especially, who were you in relationships and in partnerships? And are you ready to go to the next level? I think it's awesome. So are you asking about a card for Gemini? Did I pull a card for Gemini? No, I didn't. So, but I will, but I already spoke about Gemini. But let me pull a card for Gemini. Here, this card, thank you, angels, starseed, light beings, and workers. A card for Gemini, please. Gemini, sun, rising, and moon. Well, oh, manifestation. Interesting, Gemini, because what we talked about was, where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. We talked about your joint resources, insurance matters, promotions, investments, legacy, estate planning, right? So manifestation. Okay, that's a really pretty card. Can you see that? There we go. Manifestation is bringing into being what you've been focused on. So if you're focused on not just, oh, am I going to make $1 million? Okay, you got to be putting value into the world, people, to get something back. Like that's just basic 101 manifesting. So as you put value into the world, you will receive from expected and unexpected sources. Manifestation is letting go of the attachment to how it's supposed to get to you. So you might say, I worked my ass off in this job for 42 years and this is all I get is a watch. You know, it's like, but okay, it's also up to you to invest your time, energy, money in places, Gemini, Sun, Rising, and Moon, that bring you an ROI of fulfillment, not just cash. Okay? Keep that in mind. Now, who's next? We did Pisces. Let's go to Pisces. And Pisces. Well, Pisces, Sun, Rising, and Moon. The year with Jupiter and Capricorn is really about how you group with others and with whom. Who's your best and most admired friend? Let's start there. Coworker, friend, associate. Who do you really want to be part of? And I'm thinking publishing is coming into play for a lot of you, Pisces, Sun, Rising, and Moon. So if you're writing, or if you're teaching, or if you're someone who is about to enter a group scenario, a membership, starting a membership of your own, or a club or any kind of association where you're expanding through the group. And this might also deal with an audience, Pisces, Sun, Rising, and Moon, or it can deal with who am I now that I am retired? I've left the group. Now I'm ready to expand, but in what direction? So that could mean volunteering. It could mean taking on a part-time job, mentoring. My father-in-law is 87, I think. And he just retired from being a mentor to college students and to help them, you know, get to their higher status. So it's like, it doesn't end. And so don't think that, oh, just because I'm, 65, 68, I just retired, 70, what do I do now? Who's my group? Where's my tribe? Where are my people? That's something you can organize by thinking, what gives you the greatest joy? What group do you want to be part of? Go start exploring and expanding through groups, if that's the case, if you're retired or about to retire, so that you can get together with others of like mind. And then a book club, a knit and bitch session, whatever is happening for you, it is about the group and expanding through that group. Let's pull a card for you, Pisces, Sun, Rising, and Moon. Pisces, Sun, Rising, and Moon. What's the advice from the light workers of the universe for Jupiter in Capricorn? Oop. These cards are sticking together. Cards have gone silent. How's everybody doing today? Oh, whoa. Okay, we got one. Oh, this is great. I love this. Okay, Pisces, Sun, Rising, and Moon, you are the universe. You. There's the citadel. There are the people. And that's you. That's you manifesting your world. You're the universe. So if you are the universe and you have all the power of the universe, what would you like to do with it now, and with whom? So if you start to contemplate, I am the universe, every single cell in my body contains that spark of divinity, that spark of light, that spark of life that is never ending. It's expansive beyond expansion, and it is always evolving. You, Pisces, Sun, Rising, Moon, always evolving. You are the universe. Now, you can orbit another person's universe, or you can have them orbit yours and see, does this work for me? Am I in line with, am I in keeping with their values? Something to think about. Let me just take a sip here. Who did I miss? Okay, so Virgo, Taurus, Aries, and that's it. Okay, so let's do Virgo next. We're on the, I said I was going to do the axis and I didn't. This is a wacky day for me. Okay, thank you so much. I burnt the pot for the, how many times? 15th time. Okay, Virgo. Earth sign. Compatible with Capricorn, earth sign. Think back, Virgo. Everybody think back. 2007, 2008, what was happening? What were you doing? What was expanding? And maybe you were just like binging on crackers and sugar and crunchy things because you were in a nervous transition. We don't want to go there, but every 12 years, you'll go to the next level of your 12-year cycle. So you can start when you were 12 years old. What happened then? No, I'm talking about, no, I'm talking about when Jupiter is in a sign. It stays there for 1 year, 12 months, and then it moves to the next sign in the constellation, and it goes around the wheel, right? So every 12 years, it's going to repeat itself because there are 12 signs. So what are we looking at, Virgo? Really? Well, I would say, I want to see you be really creative. You and Leo, if you have any combination of Leo, Virgo in your chart, yeah. Where Leo's straddling the creative world into the physical, like work that you do, Leo, Sun, Rising, and Moon, structuring it, how you put it out there, the tribe, who you're serving, how your body is affected by play, romance, and procreation, and also your projects. Straight up, Virgo, we are looking at creativity for you. And what do you want to do? Now, some of you may want to actually have a child, but you're finding it difficult. Pluto and Saturn are there. That does not bode well. It doesn't mean the planets are doing it to you. It just means it's not timely for your process. And that letting go of, oh, I'm done with childbearing years, or I was sterile, or I was barren, or I just had so many miscarriages, or, you know, the sad things. We have to let go of the victim. And the card that I pulled for you, Virgo, is really the meditation card, which is very appropriate to seeing yourself in a creation mode. Very different than the Leo vibe, even though you share some of the same house of fun and fanciful. But it's about getting serious. It's like if you are a widow or a widower, let's meditate on, are you ready to maybe put yourself out there again? Are you lonely? Or Virgo, Sun, Rising, and Moon, maybe you're ready to commit to a project that really speaks to your heart, that you love, that is creative for you. Or maybe you want to teach children something in a workshop, on the weekends while, you have your day job and then you do this other thing. So that you can slowly transition into a new structure, a framework, an architect building this new world that might involve children or the childlike qualities of play. So Virgo, I want to see you open up more. And it can also mean you're a grandma, you're a grandpa, congratulations. And that you take on that new role with fervor. Like you're going to, I hate to say spoil that kid rotten, but you're just going to, like where you were restricted in parenting, now you're just going to be all out. It's like, yeah, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a grandmother, says Virgo sun, rising, or moon. Or I'm going to be a grandpa, says Virgo sun, rising, or moon. Or I am one, and I just want to, I want to have fun this time around. I want to let loose and have fun. So Virgo sun, rising, and moon, I would highly recommend meditating often on how to play, on being lighter, on doing anything you can do to get to that core of, yeah, play. We can set it up. We make schedules. There are play dates. Who had a play date when you were a kid? All right. I didn't. It's like if the kids were outside, you played. If you didn't, you played by yourself. There were no play dates when I was a child. And so we've come out of that structure. Everything's so organized all the time now. And it can be a little too much. So Virgo, sun, rising, and moon, I want you to find the kid in you and just have at it. Okay? Go meditate. Go meditate on that. Does this make sense? Are people getting this? Okay. Ah, who's next? Birds are flying around out there in my window. We did Virgo. We've got, oh no, we're going to do Aries. Aries. Let's see, Aries, for you. I get a completely different vibe than Virgo, of course. I'm going to talk career and masculine parent. And Aries, sun, rising, and moon, this may be a time when the masculine parent chooses to leave in the next 12 months or has a difficult time that puts pressure or burden on you because you feel obligated or responsible for this person. Aries, sun, rising, and moon, it can also be that you are ready to retire and take on that new gold status of silver, where you, it's like, what is that? SNL did such a funny thing on Alexa. Go look it up. We laughed forever. Alexa Silver. Alexa. Yeah. Yeah. So as you move to that next place, Aries, you're ready to be seen as an expert in your field, number one. And if maybe you're coming out of retirement, I'm getting for some of you that you might think, oh, no, I'm done. No, really, I'm not. Aries, sun, rising, and moon, you'll never be done because you're always working. But there's going to be a new structure for you, a new organized strategy for implementation for a product, for a service that you can provide others. And it's going to be an elevation in your maturation stage. You're going to be getting a little wiser. Watch the wise ass business. Aries, sun, rising, and moon, we know you. But yeah, you're gonna elevate your status in the next year. And some of you might deal with overseas, foreign business, international affairs, also the ability to create products. It could deal with selling or manufacturing a product, or also getting that product out to market. Aries, sun, rising, and moon. And the product may be you. Oh, this one came through. Oh, I love this card. Aries, sun, rising, and moon. You got the Merkaba. You got the double star. Joy. It's absolute joy. And can we get that without the background of Sedona? I don't know. I'm just going to roll it around until everybody gets dizzy. Okay? Looks like a carpet. Looks like a Persian carpet. It's beautiful. The Merkaba. It's a double triangle. And the double triangle is above, below, within, without, masculine, feminine, neutral. And so that whole business of being part of your next level of expansion in role playing and status, with ambition, with career. Sage asks about Libra. And I did Libra earlier up top. And so Aries, sun, rising, and moon. Why not think about a long-term plan of your joy, wherever you're putting your joy, and have it be not a struggle, not a fight, because you also have Pluto there, but this is a massive transformation for you. So you might say, I'm done with the industry. I am done with the whole role that I have been for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. I am done. But you're not done yet. You might be done with that, but you're not done. And some of you may be thinking, well, I'm 92. I feel like I'm done. Okay, but it never ends. You may be done with your body, with this life, with this identity, but you're not done. You see, so you're going to go on to the next. And it's quite a prolific experience, Aries, sun, rising, and moon, where you're going to see your worth and the joy that you're putting into the world. Okay, who do we have left? Taurus. Did I get everybody? I think I did. I think I did. Tauri, Taurus, sun, rising, and moon, Capricorn, just like Virgo, earth sign. And this is going to be, wow. I talked about publishing for Aries, but also big time for Taurus and sun, rising, and moon. And I think, too, it's not just publishing, but it's taking on a new level of awareness for spirituality and or religion, depending on what you're into, for philosophy, for training, for studying, for researching, for learning, for applying that wisdom into the world and being seen as the elder, as being seen as the expert in your field, Taurus, sun, rising, and moon, and for moving to that next level of where you want to be in your life. Where do you want to be in your life? Now, for me, I want to publish, so Jupiter is publishing. And I'm a Capricorn rising, and I'm also a Taurus. So when I look at that, I get excited. It's like, oh, I'm moving toward publishing. I'm so happy. You know, I'm right on track. But for some Taurus, sun, rising, and moon folks, it's about traveling to that place. It's like, I've always wanted to see, you know, Egypt, or I've always wanted to go to Italy, or so you save up, and then that's where you go, and you have this experience. It's going to be very karmic. Because Saturn and Pluto are there. And it's going to feel like, this is what I was destined to do, be, feel, see, experience. Taurus, sun, rising, and moon. Yeah. And getting your name out there. Now, if you are younger and you're, let's say, in college or high school, and you might be about to graduate, or you might be going to that next level of expertise in your field because you're just getting started, and then you see what's possible, that you could travel, that you could matriculate your courses and go to a different school, maybe abroad. Maybe you could be mentored by an expert. Maybe you are the mentor, Taurus, sun, rising, and moon, and you have a syllabus, a curriculum, and a teaching class, and you take it on the road. Up to you. What do you want to do? Jupiter and Capricorn. All right, Taurus, I'm going to pull a card for you, and we're going to call it a day. What day shall we call it? Happy day. Oh, happy day. Taurus, the light cards have something for you. Ooh, the light cards have something for you, Taurus. Whoa. That one came out upside down, and I don't know these cards to know if there was a reverse. Oh, Taurus. Oh, this is awesome. You got a nourish card. Nourish yourself, take care of your body, take care of your mind. Nourish who you are. That's the earth with stars above and mist below. So Taurus, sun, rising, and moon, nourish yourself. Really nourish yourself, because a lot of you are, everyone, any sign is always undergoing some kind of physical healing. So I want you to be really aware of when you're done, I'm done, it's not done, and take a break, okay? Let me just check in with everybody. Taurus moon, I was just starting a blog. Blog! great. Go for it, because now you're going to reach your audience. You're going to get out there and do that thing. So, come back and, excuse me, listen to your sun, rising, and moon signs and put them all together. So that you too can have a more complete picture of, and then get on over to this link for your power up session, because this is it, folks. As I change my strategy and up my game in my business, I'm going to new levels. And that reflects in my investments for you, the pricing and the quality of the session. I'm going to be focused more on karmic changes for people and how they can really move to that next level. So, and plus we're coming up on a Venus retrograde in 2020, and a Venus retrograde gets a 5-pointed star. It's a major calculation that I can do for you next year. But what we're looking at now are the power up sessions. You can get them now for $149, 40 minutes. I go a little over, you know that if you've ever been with me. And it's going to be a powerful way for you to up your vibe. It's a power up session, and you can use it anytime in 2020. Anytime you want. We'll talk about the eclipses. We'll talk about whatever is timely to your growth, your experience in life, and your transformation. Okay, until Monday, 9:30 Pacific, 10:30 Mountain and Arizona time, 5:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone, and I will be back. Be well, be sparkly. Thank you for being here. I wish you peace.